In our last video, we arrived in Marsabit town just before midnight and opted to spend the night at this lodging after our 550-kilometer road trip from Nairobi. Good morning, Marsabit. It's a cold, chilly morning in Marsabit. Today we leave for Kargi, some 72 kilometers northwest of Marsabit town. Marsabit town is actually cold and rainy. Not the perception most Kenyans have out there of some dry, hot town. Marsabit town is the administrative headquarters of the vast Marsabit County, the third largest county in Kenya that includes former Moyale and Marsabit districts, home to Borana, Gabra, Rendille, Burji, Sakuye and Dasenach people. We'll be traveling to Kargi on this old Toyota Land Cruiser bush taxi. 14-year-old Rama is the bush taxi turn boy or driver mechanic apprentice. Our mission is to attend a traditional Rendille wedding and experience life in a remote Rendille village for 7 days and share the life of Kenya's marginalized north to my viewers. Our immediate concern for now are the rains. It will render the dirt road impassable and there's the danger of being swept away by flash floods.
The challenges of traveling in northern Kenya. Rama. Oh, class. Mamaliza? 8. But results.
Rama looks resolved about a future as a bush taxi driver and not a high school education. It's the story of many of the disadvantaged and exposed children with limited opportunities in northern Kenya. And like my exposed son, a Nairobi urbanite with multiple mentors who just joined the uni, life can be unfair up here in the north, more so if you have selfish, corrupt leaders.
Tafadhali pole pole. Afadhali pole pole ndo. Tenda 2 hours hivi. Diga kwa. Ile umesahau? Nasahau kidogo. Peleka. Unasema barabara iko aje? Ai, barabara utaenda kujionea. Huko Kenya si hata Kenya si hata B. Utasema sio Kenya huku. Lakini Kenya tu. Utakuta unaenda kukutana hata kama mawe nyeusi. Hiyo ni lunch. So unasema barabara iko aje? Iko rafu kidogo, ni mawe. Hata utaenda kuona sio Kenya. Ilikuliwa na wasema wa jamaa mbeleni. Contract na blame government. Central ile kwa Nairobi au the local government? Pesa zilitoka. Ikakuliwa na mikao nyumbani wakameza. Lakini mtaenda kujiona huko kuelekea. Sawa. Karibu lakini.
We will definitely take that as a warning of what awaits us. Arigelle is the bush taxi driver and Rama's mentor. He's Scarface, a telltale of his last road accident and the dangers of traveling in North Kenya.
How long back out?
3 hours.
3 hours, huh? Barabara iko aje?
Barabara
Tuambie ukweli, barabara
kuna mawe. Lakini tu kuna maji yanapita. Tutenda 3 hours.
Wakati kama wewe unataka kunyesha inaweza tu affect mvua ikipua inaweza kuaje?
Mvua ikinyesha.
Hii kazi unafanya how long?
Nimefanya kama mwaka mbili sasa.
Okay. Nice. Ndio analea naye watoto wake. Analea watoto wetu na hizi kazi. Sawa. Ile maisha ni ngumu.
Let me explain this. This is a party of Somali relatives headed to a Rendille wedding in Kargi. Their sister, a Somali, is married to a Rendille, and it's her daughter who is getting married. This family is from Mandera. Rendille culture demands the maternal side be part of the wedding rituals. It's the first time for these Somalis from Mandera to be in Rendille land. As for me, this is a chance to research on the alleged common ancestry between Rendille and Somalis. Is it a myth or a fact? Who are the Rendille and what's their origin?
Adjust.
Lama kidogo sasa. Unatudanganya kidogo kidogo tu hapo tu sasa. Imeisha sasa ya lami kwa. Sawa, lakini hapo tu. Lami imeisha. Lakini angalia.
Simama.
Habushi nikatoa.
Haya.
Angalia.
End of tarmac.
Simama hapo hakuna jambo.
Hapo weka mahali iko mtarmuko ambayo tukisukuma na mtu mmoja tu anaweza sukuma.
Kuna kitu kinachomeka. Unaona moshi?
Hakuna shida.
Amra shuka shuka. Amra shuka.
Yaani ni ya foil ndio ilikuwa imetolewa ndio inafanya hivyo, haina shida.
Sure.
Kama iko shida, hakuna shida. Wewe? Okay. Mbona niende? Kwa ni mara moja tu nitakuwa. Mimi niko na watoto wadogo wadogo nishuke. Mbona watoto wake wamekuwa? Wajakuwa.
Watoto wadogo hata shuka.
Mbona tafunia ruhusa karibu.
Hata bado na magarob kama sisi pia acha tushuke.
Mbona tafunia ruhusa karibu.
5 minutes into our journey, we are already experiencing mechanical problems.
mahali inashuka, lazima itakuwa lakini
Ndio unasema tuko sawa?
tuko sawa kabisa. Haina shida hii. Haina shida. Ndio shaft ndio imetolewa, shaft ya point.
Suddenly, the bush taxi brakes cut loose while the driver was out.
Traveling North Kenya. How's the experience so far? 5 minutes into the journey.
Quite terrifying, but I can't wait for the adventure.
Rama saved the day.
Tafadhali. Uliingia kwa dirisha ukashika brake wakati gari imeteremka. Umetuokoa. Sisi wengine wetu kwanza kubayuka. Mimi karibu kukimbia mpaka Marsabit.
Rama is proving to be a good bush taxi apprentice. His prospects of being a driver coming closer to reality.
Torrential floods in recent weeks have destroyed homes, crops and roads, leading to the displacement of hundreds of people from their homes in Marsabit County.
2 people have died, while more than 200 families have been displaced by flash floods.
Several people were killed at this location after their vehicle was swept away by flash floods a week ago.
Naona kuna jeshi hapo. Kuna jeshi hapo nini?
Four people have been killed in clashes involving 2 communities in Marsabit County.
The reality of life in northern Kenya is the insecurity triggered by livestock rustlers and interclan clashes. The conversation turns to the wedding that awaits us, with concerns by the maternal relatives on the differences observed between Somali and Rendille weddings.
Okay. So huyu ambaye tunaenda harusi yake ni first. Okay.
Pilot kuja fungua.
Shoferi.
Tukule hiyo bora tututaharisha.
2 hours into their journey, it's a lunch break. Someone spotted some wild fruits.
Tamu.
The grey-leaved sauceberry named marer in Somali and Rendille. It's a common food for nomads herding camels or goats in the remote arid Kenyan north.
Ina grow season zote ama wakati wa mvua tu. Ina taste aje? Asi nataka kuona vile ita react na nyinyi tumbo alafu nikule.
Sasa tunakumbuka madara hii. Usinaweza kwa TikTok. Utakula niko gari. Bumi, rogo ebal. Wewe mtu ni sawa ni gari kwa kana.
Dead. Marer. Ama ni marer? Marer.
Unajua jina Mandera imetokea hivi.
Okay.
Mandera. Very
interesting. So the name Mandera comes from this wild fruit of marer. Sawa? I'm counting difference ya Somali na Rendille. So hii pia mpendi sana.
Hii chakula mzuri sana.
Anapenda gani hiyo ni gani unapenda?
Ile ni unatoa ngozi alafu unakula.
The bush taxi is the common mode of transport in Marsabit. It costs 800 shillings a passenger from Marsabit town to Kargi. These bush taxis are the lifeline of the remote villages and towns, supplying general merchandise from Marsabit town to the locals. Beyond Kargi, this road leads to Loyangalaini on the shores of Lake Turkana. A few kilometers to our destination, we get stuck for 3 long hectic hours. It's our party's first interaction with the Rendille people. The Rendille nomad children, attracted by the presence of these mostly Somali strangers, stuck near their manyata. Rama seems to know his role as a bush taxi turn boy quite well.
Wengine kama ingekuwa vizuri tu weka tungepanda. Leteni mawe wengine. Leteni mawe ndio mkisongesha weka. Ichibo.
Amran just found out that the Somali word daga is also the Rendille word for stone. And she marshals the Rendille locals to assist us collect stones. A police Land Cruiser comes to our aid. It's an unwritten code in the arid north to assist fellow motorists in such a situation. You never know who's next.
Basi tosha. Bado tutatuba sasa hakuna shida. Ni naye mshike hii gari bana. Shikeni nyuma twende. Yako isingie tena lolo nimekimbilia. Hapa mbaya.
Kuja lakini nyorosha mguu yako.
The police vehicle trick fails and we are left alone, still stuck.
Damn. Almost 2 hours here.
Tushike mara.
Finally, we are rescued.
So we are finally here at Kargi after almost 24 hours of travel from Nairobi. Now, this is a traditional Rendille house. This is where we are going to take the rest.
We are hosted by the bride's family. The wedding is the day after tomorrow, and the bride and groom are expected tomorrow evening. Rendille wedding rituals are conducted at the bride's family homestead. Our first experience with the Rendille Morans. Colorful indeed. It's a wedding season in Rendille land and they are in demand. These are young men from the tribe who are between 15 to 30 years and have been initiated into manhood through a circumcision. For 20 years, I've been covering the mostly unreported northern Kenya as a TV reporter and always had this wish for the rest of urban down Kenyans, as they are called here, to experience the life in this marginalized region. And it's exactly what this YouTube channel will be focusing on, the unreported Africa. We have a lot of activities to capture from tomorrow, and this calls for a good rest after the rough road trip under the desert stars. It was just too hot to sleep in the Manyata tonight. But outside means being on the watch for roaming scorpions.